Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna start today the journey of working on Gen 2 Living Dex. I'm gonna do it on Crystal, as you guys could see. Crystal gives me a lot of the Pokemons are available, what I'm trying to say. And only a few of the exclusives are in other games. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is let me go ahead and mark. So we could say that the Chikorita line will be caught on silver. I'm still debating if I want to do Feraligatr or Cyndaquil. And the reason why is there's not a good fire Pokemon in this game. You know, I think on the past I may have used Magmar or something. So I'm thinking I'm maybe leaning towards starting with Cyndaquil. I've used Crobat in the past. I have used Noctowl. I always use Ampharos as a good water Pokemon. I use Mero and Asumaro. I've used the likes of, let me see, Heracross, Skarmory as my flyer. So I even used Tyranitar back on the day. So I'm thinking about then leaving Cyndaquil for gold, right? So Chikorita will be silver, and then I could start a copy of gold, and it would be pretty much a reset, right? And then some of the Pokemons that are not available here on Crystal, let's check. Let's check here. I know it's only like a handful. I remember now. Marip is not on Crystal, so I won't be able to use her. So Marip is not here. So I guess what I could do is I could start it on silver. And then I know that the Girafarig is not here. So let's put it on silver. And Remoraid, silver, and we're gonna mark Octillery as in silver. So that's pretty much it. Everything else is obtainable here. So I think I'm in good shape. But now that Mareep is not available on Crystal, who can I use as an MA electric Pokemon? I know some people have used Jolteon, right? Because you get an EV and then you can evolve the EV to Jolteon. Like you even evolve the EV to Vaporeon. I know electric Pokemon are good. Like you would use Lantern, could be another one. So I'm trying to think what would be the best in-game Pokemon for Crystal, right? I know people like to use Espeon, so I might do that. I know Heracross is good. I know Skarmory is good. Lapras, Pidgeot, obviously. Flyer, Dragonite could be good. I know some people use Lugia when you catch it. I know Quagsire is another one of those that people like to use. Feraligatr will be my starter. Heracross, I know it's a good Pokemon. So yeah, Cyndaquil and Totodile are probably my best options. right? And then Firo is another one, Crobat, another one. It doesn't have a good pool of moves, but I think its Kamari is good, but it's very late game. So I could start maybe with. So for surfers, Lantern is good. You could catch it with Good Rod. Quagsire is another one. Vaporeon is a good option. Alright, once again, the Eevee. Magmar Electabuzz could be good, I guess, from the Odd Egg, whoever I get. I do like catching a ghost Pokemon, but I think Espion would be a good option. I like Ghastly and Hunter, but that means we have to trade them. And yeah, that might be interesting. So Fire, I know people use Arcanine, and Electric will be Lantern on Jolteon. And then even I could even use Nidoran again and do Nidoking. But I kind of want to play the game with second gen Pokemon. So I want to start with my starter, obviously, then Espion. That could be a good option. Then Lantern. Right, so that tells us that we then, if we're going to use Lantern, we don't need to have Feraligatr. Feraligatr is good early game. There's so many good water Pokemon that like it makes me even think about going to somewhere else. Like picking somebody else as my starter. Firo could be a good. So Feraligatr is must start, and then he could have Surf, Ice Punch, Bite, and then some Rock move or something. Firo could be a good flying Pokemon, I guess. We already had him. Magmar is Gen 1. Miltank could be good. Jinx. Now I was looking at some of the things that people recommend, right? So I'm looking at Gen 2, and like everybody obviously recommends to use Ampharos as your electric, but Ampharos obviously is not available here. So a lot of people like to use the Gyarados that we get. So if I do, let's think about this. I could do. Let me think out loud here, guys. So, for Alligator, so I think I'm gonna actually have to change. I'm gonna Cyndaquil as my starter. I think Cyndaquil will be my good fire, and I could put Solar Beam on it as a way of coverage, right? So Cyndaquil could be my fire Pokemon, obviously eventually becoming Tylopsian. Then Espion will be my good Psychic. And that's an Eevee evolving to Espion. Then Lantern or Mero could be my water Pokemon. My flyer. I like Heracross. Here guys, so Heracross will be good. And then I'm trying to think what else I could use. flyers. Like I said, Scammery comes very late game, so I do love Gengar. I would love to have a Gengar here, but I already have Espeon, so here across. Let me think. We have fire. Electric. If we keep lantern, we wouldn't have to worry about. We have water. Yeah, but then a plant will. But the option will take care of that. So we do need a fire. I think we might have to stick with Firo again as our flyer. Although we could use Crobat or how about Jimpluff? How? I want to see Jimpluff. I want to see the moveset and how long it takes me to find one. So it's very grass heavy. I don't see the fly moves. I thought it was a mix of fly and grass. Or is that later on? Because these moves kind of suck. Sorry. It doesn't even learn fly. Alright, never mind. Jimpluff, sorry. I thought you were a flyer Pokemon. This flying. So for Crystal, some people say Crobat. Crobat's, I mean, I like Crobat. I have trained one, but I know a lot of people trade for Kenya, and then they learn Scammer is late. Scammer is late game, like we said. Dragonite, Crobat. Alright, you know what? We'll do Crobat as our flyer. And then I think that's because then it would be all Gen 2. Cyndaquil, Espeon, Lantern, or Mero for water. Our flyer is Crobat. Then we have Heracross, and then at least a space for somebody else who I will see who that could be. Because the other thing I could do is I could start playing my playthroughs through the other game and bring my Reap over and have Ampharos, and then I could have a pure electric, and then I could have Mero or because I know some people like to use Politoed also, or some people also use obviously the Gyarados. Tentacruel is another option. Kindra is another option. Seen a lot of people using Scissor. A lot of people like to use Steelix as a rock Pokemon, and I guess that could be a good addition to the team. That could be the Steelix could be the one thing I'm missing to have a rock. Yeah. Because I had to, how far would I have to, I mean I had to anyways get far to catch it, but Yeah, I think I do that. I think that's gonna be our Pokemon. So I take Mera away and Night Lantern. So Cyndaquil, Espeon, Lantern, Heracross, Crobat, and Steelix. I think Steelix should be hopefully a early catch, earlier catch. So okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Let me see here. I've been talking too much. I'm planning this too much that my what do you call it? My controller disconnected, and now it doesn't want to work. That's where are you not working? Okay, yeah, you should be good. Okay. Interesting. My controller doesn't want to work. Alright. Let's be selected there. Apply, okay. Okay. Just a second, guys. I'm trying to reset here and disconnect and connect my controller. See if that does work. Okay, all done. That's interesting. But it doesn't want to. Controllers, here we go. We have Alright, let's put like Dito. Guys, and for some reason it's not picking up my controller. Interface, okay. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to play with the keyboard. So I'm a boy. Alright, walk up. No, hold on, let me fix this. So we're gonna start our day at nighttime. So it is morning, night. night, 10 o'clock. Yes. We're starting at 10 o'clock. Wow. There you go. Alright, what is my name? New name. We're gonna be Lucho. Just like in every other game. There we go. What's gonna be interesting about this game is getting used to the boxes and, you know, going to the place and making sure I talk to people. Okay, so he's got someone for me. Alright, Poke Gear, good. No, oh yeah, it is a Monday, so sure. Yeah. Alright, Professor. Could you please give me, alright, I'll help you. I'm guessing the third one is no. It's funny they put her last because people know that nobody wants her. No, we don't do nicknames in this stream. All right, good. Okay, your number. Thank you. All right, give me that potion. Right. Okay, perfect. So I know you're gonna steal from there. I wish I could stop it. Alright. Small little town. I love how we all from small little towns. 10-year-olds are the chosen one. Okay. Here we go. First encounter. And it's gonna be a Rattata. What are we gonna get some experience here? There you go. Do I have Pokeballs already? Oh, nice crit. Okay. Pack. No, I don't have them yet. So we're gonna fight. There you go. Ta-da, level 6. Take it. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, here's a little small patch. Okay. Let's go around here. Alright. Something that we could do also is fast off. There you go. I think he gave me the running shoes. I think. Okay, no, that's in a different game. I don't think you run on this one. Alright, let me go to the Poke Center, get healed, and then continue to go up this road, because I know. Take that. There's this guy. Thank you. We appreciate that. Hey, antidote. Why not? So since I'm gonna play with Totodile all the way to, wait, did I pick the wrong starter? Oh my god. Do I want to restart the game? Do I want to restart the game? I was supposed to start with Cyndaquil. Now my entire plan goes out of the door, out of the window. Because the idea was to have a fire Pokemon, and then interesting. Okay. So I guess I could save this game. I know you got robbed. It's just Poliwag. I didn't even know Poliwag showed up here. Okay. What you do? Okay, it doesn't matter now, guys. We're gonna do what we gotta do. So, if we need 2 water Pokemons, we have 2 water Pokemons. We'll bring Lantern. Seems like a waste. I guess we could just save on this game. Can I trade? If I can trade already. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to trade until I beat this guy. Or until I get the Pocket Dex or whatever it is that I need to get, right? Yeah. Because I'm thinking I could start silver and do Cyndaquil and or gold, whichever, and then trade him over here, and he would be obviously he would have boosted. What do I want to call him? What is his name? And I guess they call him Silver, but is he really Silver? So his name is Silver. Okay, so we're gonna call him Silver then. Okay, so on this for a little. So we have Silver. Anga? Hi, Professor. Let's go. Thank you. Alright, now we have Pokeballs, beautiful. Let's go talk to a mother, because she's gonna be pissed that I'm leaving. Alright, say some money. Because I think she sends you gifts, right? And those could be, alright. This guy shows me how to catch. We don't need you. So we already did this. So we are could start our adventure of catching some Pokemon, except this guy. Nobody wants this guy. There you go. Level 10. Beautiful. What we got? Alright, here we go. He will be our first. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, man, I gotta remember that the bag is in a different location here. And with that, guys, we welcome the first, well, I would say second Pokemon to our team. Hood, welcome. And then we're gonna consider for alligator cut. For now, we could always come back and yeah. Okay. Nope. We're gonna do nicknames here. Who else is over here? Sorry, but I already have you, so we're gonna see who else. So we are in this route. Hood is 55% at night. Rattata 45% at night. So that's why I could catch you in the nighttime. Okay. So playing at night doesn't really help a lot in this area. So I guess I caught anything I needed. Give me just 1 second, guys, here. Sorry about that, guys. I had to keep playing. Just couldn't have the audio on, the microphone on. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to train a little, get sub it up a bit, and get Croconaut now up. So and I got the first medal, which is a good starting point. I have not been paying attention to encounters or anything like that. I do feel like playing at nighttime kind of puts me in a disadvantage here. Look at this. Let's see if we wake up. Okay, can we wake up? Alright. That's 3. Okay, we got confused, but that worked. Alright, let's get out of here. So, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I feel like we got some playing, we started, we got somewhere. This run is probably gonna be more of trying to finish the game and get somewhere, get to the end quicker than catching everything and then coming back to each area and kind of catching the things I need. So that's why I'm just trying to breeze through the game and get as far as I can. So I feel like it's a good first productive day, and then tomorrow I'll do another one, and hopefully we get some more Pokemon added to the tracker. I'm still debating whether or not I want to start a copy of Silver and just get the Cyndaquil and send it over, and then just have that, or maybe have the trio and play the game with the 3 starters. I think that would be fun. Yeah, that could make it interesting. And then if I decide to get further, this didn't take me too long, so I could probably do the same for the silver or the gold game and get my Reap and send that over also, and then I could just use it on the team. Maybe make it fun, sort of like a Ash kind of thing with the 3 starters. Then that would be kind of cool. But yeah, I'll think about it, and then tomorrow we'll try to get back. I'm trying to see if I could figure out my controller. For some reason it's not working, so I gotta get that. So appreciate it, guys. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.